Bart has now his own staff for helping him set up. Was this the moment to cue the joke? Them because the like last topics were the topics for the previous SaKE's were so non-technical. Kan je hem omdraaien?
Okay.
Zo? Dan ziet de camera denk ik niet. Zo beter? Okay.
Well, yes. First of all, I need a volunteer.
Mike.
I need a mic. Okay. Wow.
Because then I can introduce you. Like this is evolution of our projects from the Maasluisstraat, where we tied a flag to a pole and tried to raise it using an Arduino.
In the next slide, actually.
Ah. So, but then I will not spoil anything and just give. Is the audio good, Jelmer? No, 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 no.
Yes, I think it's on. Okay. No. Okay. So like this?
Better.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
So,
you.
well, then to our newest core service.
Yes. Okay. So first of all, I need a volunteer. Please come forward. Someone. I will pick one if you don't come. Huh? No, you don't have to be anything. Well, okay. Let's see. Okay, well, maybe yeah, Sander, Oscar.
Oscar, yeah. Or do we still have to punish Edgar for
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. You can blow a balloon too. So you can blow up the balloon, but not don't make it too big. It has to fit between the piece of wood here and the pole. So while they blow, could you go out of my presentation? Yeah. That's a bit bigger, I guess. Well, it has a success ratio of like 1 in 2. So yeah. So that's okay. The thing we built is an evolution of our previous projects that miserably failed. So it's we first had the lava lights attached to a power switch, which is lost right now. So, and then we started to build a fill flag. I'll show it to you. So the fill flag actually worked once. I have proof of that on YouTube. So that's but it failed, of course. So then, well, we thought of a new idea just I think a few weeks ago. And actually, I could build it quite fast because I had all this stuff flying around at home. Because I like to tinker around with Arduinos and stuff. So I still had this big pile of electronic stuff, and I thought, well, let's build something new, and well, let's see if we can hook it up to our Bamboo server. So that's why it's called Extreme Feedback. Again, the title, because well, it's the feedback about one of our Bamboo builds. So it's our CI server. So well, I started with sawing the wood. Yeah, it's a bit boring, this piece, but I started sawing the wood, and then well, screw the piece of wood together. It's also pretty boring. Then I drilled a hole for the pole. You can see here. So I glued the pole into the hole. So, well, now comes the interesting part. I didn't use an Arduino for this project. I used a Raspberry Pi because of the easy network configurations. But I built another one for my kids at home, so they can push a button and pop a balloon. I have a movie of that as well. But anyway, you need a controller board, and you need a small breadboard. And this IC here is a what they call an H-bridge, which is very good at reversing electronic current flows. So then you need some wires over there, and very important, the stepper motor is it's what you see in what they use in printers and 3D printers. It's a little motor that can make very precise steps. So it's you can it's maybe like a servo that goes all the way around 360. So this is how you hook it up to the Raspberry. Very short, it's from Adafruit, as you can see. And then, well, I figured let's solder a little needle to the stepper motor. But yeah, the needle is of course straight, so I had to bend the needle, so you should heat it on the furnace. Be careful. And well, the soldering is really the hard part. So, and now, well, that's it actually. Yeah, well, we could think of other things to do. But this is, it's pretty scary. If it's unexpected, you really. So, this is the shopping list. If you want to build one on your own, yeah, well, maybe you want to, maybe you don't, maybe you have some other project. It's pretty easy. It's you can build it in like one evening if you have all the stuff lying around. And well, there's also the API, which I will show to you now. And the API is based on Flask, but it's just a small piece of code. And I use DuckDNS to make sure I always have the right IP of the little Wi-Fi dongle in there. So now it's time for the live demo. I will switch to a terminal, which is still filled with debugging stuff. Okay, let's see. I can make it a little bit bigger. Yes. Okay, I have to calibrate it first a little bit. So the nice thing about this is that we have a HipChat connection. So because we were really scared all the time. So when it popped, so we now have an announcement on HipChat before it pops. It will say so. So the surprise effect is a bit.
The developer is distracted. It takes like 15 minutes to get back into the flow. So
Yeah.
This is like.
Well, yeah, it depends on the amount of builds you break, huh? So there's no.
What's the cost of breaking a build?
Yeah.
One balloon.
Let's see. Steps is okay. Well, there's this nice thing about stepper motors. They make 512 steps to do a full round. This one, huh? So. I have to put it in the right position because otherwise it will pop. I have to wait. Maybe yeah, there it goes. Okay. So, it turns, well, it says it's done now with the turning. So, okay, this one is a bit too big. That's no problem. I will now put in the balloon. So hopefully, no, okay. So what happens when bamboo, when a bamboo build fails, we get a, I think it's like this, I'm not sure, but otherwise I do and of course we don't do a put or a get, but we do a delete call to the, to the balloon. Okay, let's see if this will work. I think it works. Is it?
I don't know. I can't see it.
Okay. Well, if it doesn't, I will make some steps. Yeah, there it goes. It goes. Okay. So I will help it a little bit. Yes. So, any questions?
No questions about this. That's a pity.
Yes, it's in production. Is it also available for other teams? Yeah, you can build it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. If you want to build one, you can build one. It's not. Yeah, you can ask me about it, but it's not very hard. So.
Can I ask a question? Have you tested various models of punishing people? Because if you delay it a little bit, they get more anxious